everyone, today we're going to have a big product review extravaganza all rolled into one. I am going to be reviewing the Sephora Favorites Superstars kit. I reviewed a couple of these Sephora kits, and let me just give you my general thoughts and opinions about them. I think they're usually a really great deal. Besides like the money value, you get to try a lot of things that are usually pretty hyped, pretty well-known products. They have the lip kits, they'll have, like right now they have an eyebrow kit, they have a perfume kit, they have what do you call it, dry shampoo kit. They have anything that you, not anything, pretty much anything you could want though. And you can get to try a bunch of different things for one price. And I think that's really good. However, as with any kind of kit like this, you know, this was $75. So if you have pretty much everything in here, or you're not interested in trying these things, it's not so much of a good deal. So make sure you kind of assess what's in there, assess what you have and what you're willing to try. Because let's say, okay, so $75, let's say you have everything, but you would like to try the Smashbox primer water, this mascara, and maybe this highlighter. Well, this you can, you know, if you could get those three things for less than the $75, then you're not doing a good job. You see what I'm saying? So I just would like to point that out. I didn't own, no, that's not true. I owned 2 of these products out of the 13. So for me, this was a great deal. It comes in this really nice gold box, which is really pretty if you want to give it as a present. I'm going to keep this box for Christmas and for gift giving because I think it's a really nice size. And then you open up the items and they're all kind of laid out in this clear plastic. It's removable, so then you've got this box. It kind of looks like a box of chocolates, but it's not. It's better than, well, let's not get crazy, better than chocolate. I don't know about all that. But it's wonderful makeup. So I'm going to start here and we're just going to go and I'm going to talk about all of these products. Again, great deal. So this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I'm pretty sure they sell this size. This is not the full size. This is a trial size. I've tried it twice now and I like it. I know this is really, really hyped up and I don't know about all that now. I think it's really nice. It's really refreshing. I've tried it with 2 different foundations and it hasn't been cleaned to my dry patches, so maybe it's really good. I don't think I've used this long enough to give you a full review, but really excited that I got to try this because it is a very, very hyped up product. So a great addition to the set. The other primer, which is kind of the same general principle, which some people might not like, is this. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer Hydrating Base. Now for me, I was really excited to see this in here. This is a sample size, and they sell like a sample size, but this is even smaller than that. This is pretty small, but for a primer, you're going to get quite a bit of use out of it, if we're being honest. And I have dry skin, so I was really excited to try the hydrating. However, since you've already got the primer water in here, maybe a better addition would have been the smoothing primer, which I've tried and I love. I've tried this once, and I think I like the Laura Mercier hydrating primer better, but it's a similar texture and consistency, so let me just show y'all that. It's kind of a lotion primer. And it is really nice and refreshing and hydrating. I just think that the Laura Mercier is a little bit slightly thicker consistency and more hydrating. But this was great. So I'm just excited to try it, and I'm really glad they included it. I just think maybe a smoothing primer would have been better and would have suited more people. However, it is winter, and so most people have a little bit of dryness. So, you know, that's kind of neither here nor there. Next is the one product that I have that I'm not excited about, and it's the Benefit They're Real. I actually mentioned this in my last month empties, which I'll link below in case you've missed that. And I don't like it. It's got a fake rubber bristle wand, which some people like, and it's got some like spikes around the edge of the wand. I would open it up, but I don't want to because I'm going to give it away to somebody. Because why would I keep it? But let me show you. It's not, this is a little bit more of a dramatic wand, but it's kind of the general principle as this, where it's got the spikes all the way around so that you can really get in. So it's fine. It's just, it's so spiky. It hurts my eyes, and I don't love the look it comes with. So, but it's really high, so I'm not excited about this, but this is a really, really hyped up mascara. I would argue one of the most hyped up, so it's exciting that you get to try it if you never have. And they sell that size, is it $12? I think so. So, you know, you can buy that on its own and you're saving money. So this is the Stretchex, or Touch of Soul Stretchex Stretch Last Effect Mascara. I have not tried this. This is the only thing I have not tried because I've got so many mascaras open, I don't want to open this. But I was excited to get this in my thing, in this kit. It's a full size, and this is a new brand to Sephora. So you're really kind of getting some really huge, hyped up products that you've probably heard a lot about, but you're also getting something new to get to try, which is exciting. This guy is beautiful. This is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade 01 Highlight. Now this is definitely a sample size, but this is a really, really good sample size. There's quite a bit in here. And this is beautiful. I have it down the center of my nose, and I do have it on my cheek today. But you see, it's not like I reviewed this yesterday. Let me do a little comparison for you. This is the Beca Highlighters. These are super shimmery, in your face, glitter on your cheeks, which is wonderful. Again, I did review this, I'll link it below. I'll just watch Champagne Pop. You see how metallic and wow that is? You're not going to get that with this Laura Mercier, but you get a beautiful natural glow. This is, I just love it. Do you see? Oh, let me swatch it out. So I hope you can appreciate the difference. This is beautiful. The Champagne Pop, it's gorgeous, it's glowy, it's really nice, but it's just a lot. And this Laura Mercier is much more natural and just beautiful. And I really like the tone of it. It's a really nice, almost pink leaning champagne. Let me compare it to the Balm Mary Luminizer real quick while we're at it, because this is a real, yeah. So look at these two. Is it gonna pick it up? I hope so. These are both what I would call true champagnes. I think Champagne Pop is really gold leaning, but the Balm Mary Luminizer, which is on the bottom here, is a little more gold, and this Laura Mercier Matte Radiance is a little more pink, but it's so pretty, and I really, really like the effect I have today. I just think it's glowy and natural, and so this was awesome. I don't know if they sell this individually. I'm gonna, so Sephora claims this is a $207 value. I'm gonna test that out, so if you wanna go and look below, I will give you the value of each one of these products as well, and I'll put in in parentheses if it's sold in this size. So like this sample size is sold in this size. This sample is not. Does that make sense? And I don't know if this is sold or not individually, but beautiful. Again, it's this one. I know I just swatched 3 highlights for you. It's just so, oh, I love it. Then we have another highlight, which to me is not a bad thing. You know, they doubled up on mascara, they doubled up on primers, they doubled up on highlights. They doubled up on everything for the most part, actually, now that I'm looking at it. But highlighting is a big deal right now, and so people want to try new highlights. This is one that is not super, super hyped up, I would say. It's the Clinique Chubby Stick Sculpting Highlight in the shade 01 Hefty Highlight. So these Chubby Sticks, I think, now please correct me if you think I'm wrong, or if you know I'm wrong. Clinique was one of the first makeup brands to really dive into the chubby stick thing. They came out with the lips years and years ago, and now everyone's kind of grabbed onto that, and now chubby sticks for your face are a big deal. As we're going to get into, we have another one of those. So this is the Hefty Highlight. I'm going to swatch it on this hand because this is already kind of glowy. Do y'all hear that? Guess what he's doing? Chasing his tail. And this is kind of an icy pinky highlight. So it looks like right there, and then you kind of blend it out, and it's really pretty, really pretty. But it's, again, more of a natural kind of glow as opposed to glittery highlight. So for better or for worse, depending on how you like that, the 2 highlights you get in here are more glowy and natural. I did like this, however. Okay, I don't think you can tell because you're not like up close and personal, and plus, I don't know, I don't think that the camera picks up on all my flaws. I'm really having a bad foundation day. I'm not enjoying the way my foundation is sitting on my face at all. But this kind of picked it up a little bit, and I think it might be the foundation, not this. I don't know, I've only used this once, so that is one thing to consider. But it's really nice to be in the set, if that makes sense. Then, if y'all know me, you know that eye makeup is my all-time favorite. So these next two products were the two I was most excited about. This is the Nars Dual-Intensity Eyeshadow in the shade Himalia. This is beautiful. This is a full size. So wowzers, wowzers. And this is a really nice shade. I think it's a great idea that I like these shade choices they chose. So this is a really nice, what do they call it? It's like, they call it like a topaz on Sephora's website. And I guess that's pretty accurate. It's kind of a bronzy, but it's got a little bit of rose in it. But it's not a rose gold. But you see that? And it is super, super pigmented metallic. I do have it on my inner corners today. Which is really probably not doing it justice if we're being honest, you know. But it's got a little mirror and it's just so pretty. You can use these wet and dry. I've never tried them wet. I'm excited to try them wet. Let's do this. Let's do it for you. So there it is dry. Swatch it. Primer water. Now it's wet, obviously. That's probably really wet. So yeah, look at that foiled. I don't know if you can tell a huge difference. It's just more intense, but it's already really intense dry. So really nice, great addition. These are really hyped up and I'm really excited. They do have, Nars has a palette that includes this eyeshadow and like 8 or 7 other ones. And I kind of would like to get that, but this is really great. And then for the other eyeshadow, they chose an Urban Decay shadow. Urban Decay is best known for their eyeshadows, and I feel like when people think about eyeshadow, they think about Urban Decay. And I really like the shadow they chose because you have your neutral lovers eyeshadow, and then you have your, this is something different and something that people like me that like a lot of color will really appreciate. This is the shade Lounge. It is a duochrome shadow, which duochrome is huge right now. I have it all over my lid. So do you see how it's kind of a burgundy red, but then when it hits the light, it's blue? And I tried to play up the blue with my crease color, which is from Kat Von D. So, just, oh, it's so pretty. It's so metallic. Yeah, it's like green. So like, look, right there, it just looks like a beautiful, like warm tone coppery brown. Then it gets that greeny, tealy gold color. It's just beautiful. Duochrome is so in right now. And Urban Decay is great. You know, I just think this was a great addition to the set. And even if you're like, you know, Becky, I'm not big into color. I think that this is a good way to kind of dip your toe into color. I mean, it's a lot, and I like it. Again, it's on my lids today. So, then this is really exciting. I have a beauty blender. This is my second one, and I mentioned recently, it's really getting gross. I used it today. It's kind of starting to peel, and it's got these black dots, so I needed to buy a new one. I've never tried the Real Techniques one, and I was going to try it, but this came with it. So, a brand new beauty blender. These cost $20 individually, so a great addition. Super hyped up product. They have included the mini blenders, like, you know, the itty bitty baby green ones. I've never tried that, but a lot of people say that they're kind of pointless. You can get the same thing with this. So I'm glad that they included a full size, and these are amazing. Hippo. Hippo? He just closed the door. I don't know what's going on with him. Alright. He'll be fine. We'll just leave. Oops. Whoops. We're dropping stuff. Next, we've got the Tarte the Sculptor. It's like a cream bronzer stick in the shade Park Avenue Princess. This is its travel size, but you really get quite a bit. I used it twice. And upon swatching it, I was like, because doesn't that look really warm to y'all? To me, it looks pretty warm. And I was like, I just don't know about this, but it blends out so nicely, and I think it looks really great. I used it yesterday to kind of warm up my whole face and to contour, and then I put my NYC Sunny, which I don't love. I know it's very hyped up. I don't love. I put that on top of it because I'm trying to use the Sky Up. I literally just dropped everything, but it's great. So let me show you. You also get this brush, which this is the one thing I don't think I can give you all a price for because it's a mini brush. Like, how do you price that out? but this is really, really dense. And I mean, it's really small, but if you wanted to do your whole foundation with it, I think you could. And it's just, for me, it's the perfect size to get into that contour, give a really sharp contour, Nars Eater Brush-esque. I've never tried that. But let me just show you how well this blends out. Well, I think I might have given it too long to set. Do y'all see that? It looks like it blended out to nothing. It doesn't on the face, I promise. I feel like that wasn't a good demonstration. So, we've got that. And then you take this beautiful brush that is super soft. And it just blends out so nicely. And then you kind of get your contour. I don't know. I hope that y'all can see that because it looks like it blends out. And it kind of does on your skin. But I don't know. On my cheek, I get a really good thing. Now, some people don't like this brush because it is very short-handled. You kind of, I hold it like this, kind of like a pencil. But you're not going to get, like, you can't hold it and then have your thing. You kind of have to surround it. Don't hold it like this. This is not going to really do good things for you. But I like it. I was excited to try it. This is the first Tarte brush I've ever had. And it's really soft. And I like it. And then we get 2 eyeliners. This is the Lancome Drama Liquid Pencil Extreme Longwear Eyeliner in the shade Noir Intense. I think it's good that they included a black. Most people prefer black liner. Now this is really smooth and creamy and really pigmented. I don't think it lasts super well on the waterline. I don't know, this is a full size, and again, I will tell you how much it is down below. I don't know right now, but I'm sure it's at least like 20 bucks, and I would not pay $20 for this. But again, it's a great addition because, you know, Lancome, and it's high-end, it's a luxury brand, and I get to try it, and that's awesome. And now I'll know not to waste my 20-something dollars on one of these pencils. You see what I'm saying? And last but not least, I literally have dropped like half of these products on the ground, is this. This is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. I feel like in the beauty community, there's a divide between people that love this and people that love the Kat Von D Trooper. I've never tried the Kat Von D Trooper. I would really like to try it. This was the first time I've ever tried this guy too. And let me just tell you, I love it. It's what I used to create my wings today. And I think they look really good. It was so easy. And it was nice because it was really easy to draw on. You know, it's just so smooth and easy. It doesn't skip at all. But it wasn't super liquidy. Oh, what are you doing? Just get in there. Like, if you have like the typical potted liners, like I'm going to use, where are you? Come here. Like this e.l.f. liquid liner. When you put it on, first of all, I think it's harder to apply. I really do. It's really black though. This is the e.l.f. This is the Stila. When you put it on, you have to kind of sit with your head like this so you don't transfer eyeliner all the way up here because it's so liquid. This does not have that issue. However, as hopefully you can appreciate since it's on my eyes today, it's not the blackest of black of black. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dark, but it's not like, hey girl, I'm as black as you could ever get. Like Hippocampus, who, I don't know, maybe just went to be with Jesus, who knows. So there's that, but it's great. So as you can tell, I really am excited about all but one of these products. And again, if I hadn't tried the Benefit They're Real, I would be ecstatic. I've just tried it and I know I don't love it. And this was a great deal. I feel like with a lot of these kits, they kind of give you like, oh, here's a little bitty travel size. So there are 13 products. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 were full size. And then 1, 2, I know these 2, they sell these size. So, and maybe they sell the others, I'm not sure. So wow, great value. I just think it's awesome. I think, you know, if you want a beauty blend, like if you're a beauty blender just like mine and it's getting gross, and you just want, like, you don't have, like, usually I'm like, you know, look at what you have and make sure that you want to try all of these things. But even if you only want to try, like, some of them, it's such a good deal. I'm really excited. I don't, always look at the prices, be smart. I feel like, in general, my mom and I say this all the time, people, and I'm not saying y'all, I'm like, businesses expect people to not know how to do math. So like, oh, this is the jumbo size, it's economic. Well, sometimes it's not. You gotta do the math. So do the math, see if it's a good idea for you to, based on what you've never tried and what you're interested in, see if it's a good idea to get this. But I think it will be. It's such a good value. I'm really excited. Again, I will list the individual prices, exactly how much it's really worth. Sephora says $207. Let's see if it really is. But I'm so happy with it. Definitely a good investment. Definitely something I recommend. Let me know if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, or comments down below. If you want to know anything that's on my face, it's also listed down below. Thank you so much for watching. It honestly and truly means the entire world to me. And I'll see you all real soon. Bye.